Hi guys, welcome back to Wayward Son Custom. We are at SHOT Show 2025. We're still hitting it, pounding the ground, and we found ourselves at one of the coolest booths here, I think, which is CZ. And my man Cole here is going to take us through all the new hotness. I know you guys have already seen my review of the Nocturne, the P09C, and as you can tell, I really enjoyed that, but I think he's got something that might actually be even cooler, if I might say. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and turn it over to Cole. Thank you for your time. And
you bet. Thanks, John. So yeah, those of you who are familiar with CZs know that typically we run our polymer pistols in three different trims. So we've got just the standard, the optics ready, and then the optics ready suppressor ready. So Q3 last year is when we dropped the Nocturne, which all of them come optics ready to begin with. So that's really cool. But we did go ahead for new for 2025 and introduce the SR model. So this one's the P09F here. As I'm sure John said in his video, the P07 nomenclature is gone, and we're just streamlining on P09 for our polymer frame hammer-fired guns. So, all the same features on the Nocturne that I'm sure you've already mentioned. You know, the improved grip texturing, improved slide serrations front and back, wraps all the way over the top, 320 style sights instead of the old proprietary, direct mill for RMSC pattern optics, and then of course, yep, we've got the threaded barrel on these models now at an additional about, I believe, $50–60 on top of MSRP. So pretty competitive, especially if you're just buying the barrel on your own and putting it on your other one. So that's kind of what's new on the Nocturne. As far as other new things that we've come out with this year, show you this right here. So this is our Shadow 2 target, and this is something that was going to be a Talo exclusive, and it's just sort of a couple of years ago we discontinued the Shadow 2 single action, so we decided to bring it back as a limited model with a few cool upgrades. The grips, as you can see, are different than any of our other Shadow 2 models. These are G10 and also say the target on them. These have a Bomar style adjustable rear sight instead of the Shadow 2 style kind of Novak hybrid adjustable. We do have a 5-inch, which is the normal Shadow 2 link, as well as this really cool long slide 6-inch. Anodized aluminum red trigger that's really, really nice and light. I believe this is around a 3.5-pound trigger. And then extended thumb safety here. As like I mentioned, this is single action only, so you know you can carry this cocked and locked.
Right. Which is really good because you can get those you know, your grandpa and everybody carrying their 1911s. You can kind of bring them into the future a little bit.
Absolutely, there you go.
But yeah, I gotta be honest with you. If I shot a lot of competitions and everything, this would have been the one thing caught my eye, because the long slide. It just makes for a nice, beautiful package. And honestly, as big as this looks, it really, I mean, honestly, it feels lighter than a Shadow 2 to me.
Yeah.
But it points very naturally, I think. And, you know, with all the red accoutrements on it, I mean, the trigger, you automatically, that's like the first thing you see is the trigger.
It definitely jumps.
It's definitely different than on the others. For sure. But just the whole package, the looks, the ergonomics and everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that thing is super sweet.
I'm excited about this one. This one's gotten quite a bit of trappic over here at the handgun table, so hoping it does well.
I can only imagine. And then don't get me wrong, one of my favorite handguns of all time was the P07, and then the Nocturne. I like all the little subtle adjustments you guys make.
Yeah, same gun really by and large. It feels exactly the same as far as the trigger and all that. Still the famous Omega system, but we just upgraded the ergonomics and just looks a little bit and gave it a facelift for the 2020s.
Right. Kind of. Well, you know, one of the things that I always there's only like a couple things I never really liked about the P07 or P09, and that was the grip itself. I always had a hard time getting a high purchase up in the tang and really getting up in there. You know, I still shoot it fine, and the ergonomics were still good, but now they're just that little bit, just a little bit better, and so. You know, that's just it. It just goes to show that you can innovate without completely erasing the board and starting from scratch.
Correct. Yep.
You can kind of undercorrect and you can overcorrect. And the great thing about CZ is they usually hit it right in the middle,
Right in the sweet
right,
spot.
right where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Alrighty. Anything else you want to show us, or?
These are the big ticket ones here. I mean, I could really briefly show you the P10C FDE. In the old days, we did these just with a colored frame. So the guys over in Uhersky Brod in the Czech Republic are doing these with an FDE slide as well now. So got a little bit more of a coloring than we've done in the past. So that's but as far as everything else, it's still a P10.
Right.
So. But yeah,
it's just a sexier feature.
Yeah, it's for those guys. Some guys, they got their FDE optics and they need to have an FDE gun to go with it. So there you go.
Right, and it's for the guys who don't need that slick gold and multicolored pimp cut.
Right, that's correct.
All right. Anything else, Cole, or that'll do it?
I think that about hits the big ticket items, guys.
All right. Well, thank you for your time,
You bet,
brother.
John.
And again, you owe it to yourself if you can find one out in the wild. That CZ target, oh man, the ergonomics aren't great. So by all means, check your local gun stores, check the internet, all the big stores and everything. See if you can get your hands on one. And then again, I highly recommend the P09C myself. You guys make your own minds up. But until next time, watch your six, carry on. Wayward Son out.